So I would request you to brief us about your company and what products you trade in.
As I was saying, Distillery has a multi-product business. We have 4 different departments. One is we do trading. Trading is all the branded products, like Nestle, Nescafe, Coffee Mate, all these things. Then we have this section, confectionery. Where we have candies, chocolates, you have chips, snacks, wafers, crackers, biscuits, different types of snacks. Then we have commodity food, that is rice, tea, coffee. Here also we have coffee, but these are the pre-mixed coffees, 3-in-1s, pre-mixed tea, pre-mixed coffee. Then we have another section which is dealing with lighters, bulbs, furniture, and plasticware.
So these are different businesses here?
This is under the same umbrella of Distillery.
Okay.
Yeah, but we have one office is here, one office is down the road.
Okay.
But both are handling different things.
Okay.
But here we're also handling commodity, also handling confectionery because it's part of the same company, same group.
How old is this group?
1921. So more than 100. 1921.
21. Yeah. Since then you are working here only.
Not me.
How much?
I'm not that young.
No, but I mean, such a big legacy.
But I'm not that young. So I'm slightly older than that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so your forefathers must have come here.
Not my forefathers. I just run the business. The business is owned by Iranians. Okay. So yeah, it's their business. We are just handling the operation.
Okay. Great.
Okay. Like I said, snacks. We have been looking for more different types of snacks because earlier on Turkey was the king first. Now it's slowly going down and people are looking at other sources, like China is another source.
Okay.
I felt India would be a very prime source, but as I said earlier, I got disappointed because of the people whom I was dealing with. Probably they were not ready to go international and they were not able to meet the standards required in the international market. Okay, like there was this company called Tula and Nisha coming from Indore. What they did not understand is the barcodes are required, production expiry dates are required, English Arabic is required. Because any items that are coming to the Middle East, you need to have the labels in English and Arabic. So these are the basic things, and production expiry date should be there. Label, whatever label that you're putting on the product should be very explicit. In the sense, like if you say chicken seasoning, what sort of seasoning? What is going in that seasoning, and what are the E numbers involved? Okay, so everything should be mentioned. Has to be mentioned clearly over there because there are a lot of banned products. Like colors are banned. Like if you come to E102, E122, so E171, it's like these colors are banned. So you cannot have these colors in the products. So this also affects a lot of the quality of your product because there are certain colors that you all use to give the product colors.
Okay.
And if you're not able to use that, then your outcome of the product will not be the same as you display in exhibitions.
Right.
So this is a challenge that we also have. Where we get something, we choose something, but when the final product comes, it is not as good as the original product.
So that's the biggest challenge from India.
Yes, because of the bans. Okay. Not only bans, they also have these statutory warnings that are required to be there on the labels. So this is also to be done. Actually, what we should do is like if any products have to come to UAE, they have to do their rules and regulations back steady before getting it to UAE. Okay. And this is very, very important. Okay. And hydrogenated oil, this is banned again, partially, especially trans fat. It's already 100% banned in Oman, but it's slowly transcending down to UAE also, and eventually I feel it'll be banned here also. So these are the things that you all need to take care of because probably today it is not showing a ban, but if it is somewhere banned in the Middle East, you have to understand these people are a group on top. So one way or the other, they will follow the rule, some way or the other. Yeah.
From what perspective? They don't want to go means what they don't
want? No, it's not they don't want to go, they're not ready.
Not ready.
Because they don't have the infrastructure or the knowledge required to go international because, as I said, the labels and the packing. Like in India, you have these jar packings where you have 100 pieces, 400 pieces. It's comfortable.
Right.
Okay. Here you cannot have the same thing.
Yes.
Here, what you have to think is which market are you aiming at?
Yeah.
Now, we have around 9,000 plus markets here. So, and it's from key A plus to groceries.
Okay.
You know, all different levels. So it depends on which type of market you're aiming at. And there's been a paradigm shift in the buying pattern of the people here. Before they used to go to Carrefour or Lulu's to purchase. Now they're going to discount markets. It's becoming more and more popular because I give a very simple example. Me myself, because we are selling to key accounts, the price that I'm selling to key accounts and the price that I'm selling to a discount market has a very big variance.
Okay.
I'll give you a simple example, like say Carrefour. Carrefour, you need to have, they have a rebate of 23%. You have a back margin of 20%. And you need to give them marketing support of 20%. So by itself, it's already 65, 70% here. Plus my cost of goods, like distribution charges plus profit. It'll be almost double price of what I'm going to charge normally. But in a discount market, it's 7 to 10%. See the difference?
Big difference.
Yeah, so whatever price I'm going to place or I'm going to price the product, I'm going to price it as per the market I'm servicing. So these people will have that 80% to 100% increase on my cost. That person will have 10%
Okay.
to 30% or 40% increase on the cost, depending on the cost of distribution and profit.
Okay.
This is where,
So this is rising basically.
yeah, this is where the difference comes.
Differences.
So the same item which is available in a discount market for say 10 grams is available in Carrefour for 20. You can match the price.
Are people aware of this kind of things?
People are getting more
Will
aware.
get
That's why they are already getting aware. So that's why that shift is there. Where,
But is it like, I mean, e-commerce is also now, I mean,
see, e-commerce is a big hype because again, in e-commerce, a lot of these people, they're trying to fleece the distributor and the supplier. Because now Noon, for example, is an e-commerce platform. They are charging around 40% from the distributor
on delivery cost, on product price.
on the product price, plus the delivery.
Okay, 40% is too much.
Yeah, this is this thing. I mean, why go to just products? Imagine food. You go to a restaurant and buy a plate of, say, thali. The same thing you order from online portal. There's at least a 10 gram difference. Plus, there is a service charge of 8 grams. Plus, etc. You have to tip the guy, etc., etc., etc. So, it is actually turning out to be more expensive to go through an online portal
Right.
than to order directly or go there and eat.
Okay.
So, this is the difference. Online
But
portal
then
did
if-
very well during COVID times, where
Okay.
people were not allowed to go out.
Right.
Okay. And it grew also at that time. Before that, it was there, but it was not that big.
But if Noon is like this is very costly, then is there opportunity for new e-commerce platform? Maybe at smaller level.
See, again, what is that new e-commerce going to do? Because there is a lot of things involved here where I think so that Noon did not want to keep it at 40%, but he's forced to keep it at 40% because he's looking at his ROI. His ROI doesn't permit him to go low.
Right.
That way.
Some numbers, calculations must be there.
Yeah, there is.
Okay. So you had different portfolio, mostly confectionery, chocolates, and other commodities, let's say.
Yeah.
But in this and snacks also. So confectionery, snacks, and this chocolate. What do you think? Where is India positioned now? I mean, whatever products you are
See,
trading.
I'll tell you something. I still don't know what they can provide.
So whatever products you are
Because
trading now,
I've-
how much is coming from India?
Because see, rice is coming from there. One of the tea premixes are coming from both India and Ceylon. We have tamarind. Tamarind is coming down. Some of the corn,
Okay. Cattle pit.
corn kernels, there's some of them coming from India, some of them coming from Thailand. So it's a mix. Mango pulp,
Mango.
canned.
Yes.
So some of it is coming from there.
These are top selling products. That's fine.
Yeah.
But what about these chocolate and candy?
But that's what I'm saying. No, I don't know what is available because the people whom I've met are not consistent. First of all,
But there are good brands in India also. I mean, like if you say Haldiram,
No, but then
Balaji.
Haldiram and all already have somebody here. Agencies.
Okay.
Okay. They already have an agency here, so we cannot go with
So
Haldiram.
that's fine. But if there is similar brand, then is there any opportunity for those kind of?
Yeah, because see, I have been in contact with Hamdard recently, because Hamdard, the regular, distributor they had, or they did not have a regular distributor down in this part of the world. So now they're looking for a regular distributor. So, but he is also being very greedy because he's looking at everybody. He's not going to a certain few. So yeah, he's here. And they're looking for a distributor in this thing. Rasna is relocating itself from its previous distributor to somebody else. So they're also looking. But as I said, the honey is not as good as what we expected it to be.
Okay.
So
there is a demand for honey.
Again, you're talking about a place where honey, saffron, all these things is a way of life. So for them, honey is always there. But then you have to also understand that the competition for honey is very different, because here you're getting from a lot of places like Oman, Yemen, Iran, which are more cheaper and more fresher than what being offered from India.
India. What is the general price? Do you have any number?
I have numbers, but then again, depending on the quality of the honey and the background of where the honey is being extracted from.
Yeah, exactly. That flowers, what kind of
Yeah. Because of that, see, that makes a lot of difference in the pricing of the honey.
Yeah.
So where it is coming from, who's and who's bringing it.
Right. But if there are good manufacturers and if we connect them with you, so can we try that? I mean, if you send the samples,
You
pricing.
can, but then honey again is a bit of a saturated market.
Okay.
As I said, there's too many players.
Okay.
So many that you'll be surprised yourself that acha ye bhi hai idhar.
Achha.
Like this.
Oh my God.
Directly or indirectly.
Okay.
They're there.
So then where is an opportunity for Indian people, I would say?
As I said, if you have confectionery, make us aware of it.
Okay. Means Indian people need to do marketing then. I mean,
Yeah,
I think
see-
you are from India, let's say. I mean, you don't know what is there in India. It means there is a big gap.
Yeah,
I mean, we
because-
are looking for buyers, and our people doesn't know where to go.
See, me being an Indian, okay, my limitation is I'm from Bombay.
Yeah.
And I know only the items that I can find in Mumbai.
Nearby, maybe. Yeah.
But now what has happened in the area that I live in, there is no items from India available over there.
No.
I can get Malaysian, Indonesian, Turkish, Chinese. All those items are available in the grocery shop next to my house.
Okay.
So I don't know which Indian products are you talking about.
Right. Yeah, I mean, that's a big lesson for us, I would say, the people watching here. I mean, this is a big gap. For Indian people are also looking for product from India, but they don't know what to procure.
Unless
I'm willing
until-
a cheap product. So I think if you're there, make your brand visible to the market. Marketing is very important. Let it be digital, let it be exhibitions, let it be door-to-door marketing. I think we need to do that. Otherwise, buyers, our people themselves don't know about us, what we are looking for.
Give you another example. I mean, you take a page out of Indonesia and Turkey. What Turkey is doing? Turkey has made affiliation of all the producers, and they go to all the exhibitions all over the world, and they themselves promote these suppliers.
Right.
Okay, whether the suppliers are there or not there, directly or indirectly, they are the ones who promote them.
Right.
So, like when they have a stand in, say, the exhibition like Gulf Food,
Gulf food.
they have a whole section of Turkey, only Turkish items.
Yes.
Okay, and they have this Turkish items. Plus, they have a stand which has one group which has all the catalogs and everything of every other Turkish item that is not available there in the stand.
All manufactured from that country.
Yeah,
basically.
90% of them are somehow or the other
Yeah.
connected, or they are indirectly available in the stand, even if they don't have a booth. But the trade association as such is making it available to the people
Right.
over there.
Okay. So India also have, like, you know, if you see Apeda put their stall, many other different export promotion council also put their stall, but they talk mostly about big commodities, what you said, spices, grains, rice, sugar,
Again-
turmeric. But this kind of product, value added products, I would say, because these are raw commodities what we are talking about, but these are the really value added products. I mean, prices will be better, and these are the brands, so it will fetch more value. But Do you think there is a gap in this kind of product, like processed food or confectionery? And this
Yeah, because see, you have so many different types of processed food, but it doesn't come here. Now there are certain outlets that are doing it on their own, like these homemade snacks from Gujarat, or I don't know if you know Needham snacks or not. Okay, something like that.
Yes.
Some other company is bringing over here.
Okay.
Okay, it's an outlet by itself, and they're bringing this from India over here, but it's not distributed here.
Okay. It's only available there.
It's only available in those particular shops. Again, all these snacks, like you say, banana chips and all this, is already manufactured or produced in Ajman itself, repacked there and sold over here, which is turning out to be more cheaper than if I would buy from India and bring it here.
Right. Obviously, manufacturing will be cheaper there.
Yeah, because no, it is manufactured locally,
Right.
and it is more fresher because it is manufactured today and tomorrow it is there on the shelf.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Plus, you have the bigger players like Bikaji and Haldiram and all already in the market. So you have a limitation for these sort of products to come in the market. Again, you have to also understand that predominantly the Indian population over here, 50% of it is from the south. Okay, so what sort of snacks are you trying to bring here? Because these guys from the south have a very typical way of having the snacks made, probably in coconut oil, which is not made everywhere else.
Yes.
Okay, so they would like their snacks to be in coconut oil, their banana chips a certain type,
Right.
and in that thing.
Right. So, I mean, is it because of this then Indian products are limited to only Indians and we don't have the product which will address the masses?
Yeah, because see, again, everybody doesn't know those products.
Yes.
Actually, you have a wide range of market here because somewhere or the other, Indian and Pakistanis have a similar taste. Even the Bangladeshis,
Yes.
they have a similar taste. So whatever we would eat, they would eat. But then again, a lot of these people are not aware that there is a snack like this available from India that they can have. Because again, the snacks that is widely available over here is those South Indian snacks.
Okay. For that region, mostly, it is
Yeah.
their taste.
It is that is that is more available over here, more commonly available. So they feel that all the snacks is that
Okay.
is labeled that way.
I think that is a way, I mean, maybe Indian thinks, because anybody who start business in India, he would first start to address the local market. Maybe then he is limited to that by thinking, or he is creating, or he is targeting that market only.
Yeah, but then
there will be challenges to expand it globally because that segment is different. This
no,
segment
but then
is
how did Ashoka and this Haldiram and Bikaji
they
not come
have.
out? They have done it. No? They are out of the box from this people.
Right. So this is the learning, I would say. But you see that there is a space for Indian people if they come out with the products.
Because see, I feel the price that they can offer is better than what Turkey is offering or China is offering. Plus, you have another advantage which you will never look into is your shipping is closer.
Yes. You're close.
You're just across the sea.
Yes.
I mean, you just jump and
4
you're
5
there.
days. Yes, exactly. And by air it's 1 day just.
Yeah, no, but by sea
but
also
by
is
sea
not
also
that
is
long.
very near.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
So, and
Doesn't-
you have the raw material, you have sugar, you have gelatin, you have all these things. So why not?
Right. So another product you mentioned, peanut butter.
Yeah.
Right. So what about that?
Peanut butter we are taking from India, from a company called Panikkal, and they're very good.
Okay.
So, and you will find half the people over here who are doing private label are buying from them.
Okay. Yeah, because that's I mean, India is good in that product basically because we are
Coming from Gujarat.
Gujarat, obviously. And then what about other sauces? Like because we produce a lot of vegetables like tomato and other products. So
See, I'll tell you very frankly, we are not dealing in it. Okay, so that's why I cannot tell you much about those particular things. I told you the fruit and canned fruit and all, mixed fruit can and all, we're dealing in that. But right now we are buying it from Thailand
okay.
because the quality and the price that they're offering us is much, much more cheaper than what we have got from other people in the country. That is something else that you have to look into because you have the resources. Really, you have to give it a look that internationally it is visible.
Sellable and
Visible. More, because if it is visible,
yes. First is something visible, then price will come.
I mean, I remember when we were in college, there was a joke.
Right.
जो दिखता है वो बिकता है,
Right.
दिखेगा ही नहीं तो बिकेगा कैसे?
देखिएगा कहाँ से? Right. I think then we'll try to make an effort in this Gulf food कि ऐसे छोटे manufacturer जो है, maybe we will advise them to come together and put your stalls here and try to market it actually. Now you mentioned jams and jelly, so you must be knowing some brands in India. Let's say Mapro is there, Malad is there,
Yeah,
Kisan is there.
That's why I said no, we're not into jams and jellies, that kind of jellies. The jellies that we are into are the candy types.
Candy.
Gummies.
Gummies, yeah.
Yeah.
Gummies are
Gelatin.
is very very popular in this market.
Wherever you have
Okay.
wherever you have children. I mean, of course,
It is.
It is popular.
Right.
Candies, lollipops, gummies.
Okay. And you cater to this UAE market, or you also look at Africa and other markets?
The reason why we have a shop down is because this market is open to everybody. So you'll have Africans, you'll have a lot of even Middle East people coming in. Even people from Oman come down and shop.
Okay.
And plus the neighboring countries like Iran, Iraq, Jordan, even Lebanon.
Yeah.
So they come in down here and they buy the items from us and they export it back to their countries.
Right. Okay. Great. So if good manufacturer, if they want to introduce their product in this market, so do you have this kind of model of like partnerships or marketing services or distribution?
Yeah, we do.
You will.
It's like, like I was saying, as the coffee 3-in-1.
Okay.
We are their exclusive distributors here.
Okay.
The reason is because we have that infrastructure. That's why they wanted to
from
go with
India?
us. No, that's from Indonesia.
Okay. Any Indian product here?
Any Indian product. The teams down there, we have some of them coming from India and assets from Ceylon.
Okay. So you are an exclusive distributor for that.
We are exclusive distributor for that.
Okay.
And plus we have some private labels. We have another thing from India called Gulabi Chai.
Gulabi chai.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in Calcutta.
But rose flavor or what?
Rose color.
Rose color.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why it's called Gulabi Chai. Because when you make it, it's red.
Okay.
Maroonish.
Yeah.
Gulabi. This thing.
Okay. What is the general volume of trade in this market?
Depends. See, to tell you the truth, the population of UAE is not that big. 10 million.
Yes.
Okay. And again, almost 85% of the population is expats. And these expats are from all over the world.
Yeah.
And all the people have their own choices. A lot of them like to have their local products coming from their local places.
Yes.
Okay. The only reason why Indian products are doing so well over here is because we have the maximum population of expats is Indian. Okay, so that's the reason why also Indian products do much better over here than other products.
Right.
The other thing is, when I said that you need to have an international look, the chocolates that you make and the lollipops that you come out with, it has to have international level taste and quality so that everybody can have it.
रुको इसी तरह मैं हर महीने दुबई मार्केट में जाता हूँ, इंडस्ट्री, प्रोडक्ट, बायर इनसे मिलता हूँ और मार्केट के ट्रेंड, डिमांड, सप्लाई समझता हूँ। ये सारा नॉलेज कैप्चर करके मैं वीडियो के माध्यम से आप सबको एजुकेट करता हूँ। इसी तरह आपको और वीडियो देखने हैं तो हमारा यूट्यूब मेंबरशिप ज्वाइन कीजिए। अगर ऑलरेडी किया है तो लाइक कीजिए, शेयर कीजिए।
So
this one is from India. If you see this one.
okay, these are from India.
This is from India.
Okay. So these are for this market or
Yeah.
this market?
Yeah, this market.
Okay. Now we heard that a lot of people are exporting this kind of product to Africa because these are little cheaper.
They are.
And
Our neighbors next door,
okay.
they're doing it.
Okay.
That's why they are in contact with a company called Madhur from Indore, as I said, and the other company which we were dealing with, Tula and Nisha.
Okay. Right. So when you buy this product from India or from any other country, what are general payment terms?
Depending on the company also. See, usually it's 30% upfront. The rest on documents.
Restaurant documents.
Yeah. When you ship it, you present the BL, and on BL,
Right.
the rest of the money is paid. Unless
Okay.
that is initially. Then eventually they have a credit period like 30 days, 60 days, depending on the credit feasibility of the company.
Okay. Right.
Or the company who's supplying, like how they can handle or how much they can handle.
Okay. You also work on LC kind of things. I mean,
LC is a little bit old-fashioned. It doesn't work anymore.
right.
And you have to also understand is that there is a bit of trust also being here.
Right.
It's like we've been here for more than 100 years. So of course that
Right.
trust is there.
So products like this, does brand matters in this, or any good company can
This is our private brand.
your private brand?
Yeah.
Okay, this is your private brand. You got it developed by someone.
Yeah.
You develop this product.
Yeah.
Means. So if there are other people
No,
who
the
are,
product already existed.
yeah.
We got it made in our name.
Okay, already there is a manufacturer. You just
Yeah.
got it packed in your brand basically.
Yes, yes.
So if there are other manufacturers who may need guidance to develop the product, as you said, for international market, so can you guide them?
Of course.
Right. How? I mean, you will give them some samples. Okay, this is the test. This is what it is required.
Yeah,
this is the
because
packaging.
see, they have to also study the market of what is running in the market right now.
Right.
Okay. And based on that, they can.
We can you can advise them.
Yeah. Now, but there is a problem also, is that there are too many players in the market making the same thing. So now even the market is actually bored. So they are looking for unique things. So if you have something unique coming up, that will work much more
Better.
better than, of course, going with the
Copying
trend.
someone.
Yeah. Like you say, bhed chal.
Exactly.
I mean, everybody is doing that bhed chal thing.
Yes.
But how long?
yes.
Because every third person is having the same product.
Right.
So eventually the market gets saturated because everybody is having the same lollipop, the same thing. And the person who has come first, okay, he is made a name for himself and he's made a brand recognition. So people recognize the product, they buy it. The people who are coming later on, they need to go and make the people taste the product for them to understand what the product is. Unless and until they don't do that, the other people will not buy it.
Right. Right. So this is another message I would say. We'll have to develop some new, unique products. I mean, always there is a place in the market, and then only will get visible, and you will get some place in the market. Otherwise, you will get lost in the competition because there are already big players in the market. But there is a space, and if you are looking for,
Yeah, there's always place.
yeah, and that's what I mean. People don't have that confidence. I think many Indian people, there are big factories. I mean, but I don't think they are working with the full capacity because they're not able to enter in this market.
Yeah, but then see, they need to go out to the exhibitions and see what they are displaying there.
Yeah.
See, you can also see where the crowd is more.
Right.
So you know this is where the people are going to look for. I'll give you a simple example. Even if you have some chai with different flavors, that's a big thing right now. Everybody's looking for it, and everybody wants more and more brands. So, and because again, in a country like UAE where there are so many bachelors, they need a quick fix. So they want something that garam pani mein dala, okay, it's ready.
Okay.
You know, like that dip thing.
Yes.
The dip thing has become a little bit old-fashioned. It's more like the premix is more into it.
Is there any chance of millet kind of things?
There is, I think the millets are there. You know, Mac, Mr. Mac, he's been trying to get into here with millets. Millets is a good thing,
Okay.
but you have to understand that only certain people in India know what millets are. From our side of India also, they know what millets are. Besides that, other people don't know.
So in America and Canada, some of the people are interested to eat, start to eat.
Yeah, because again, awareness. This is what I said, no, that just by bringing a product is not enough. You have to make the consumer aware of what the product is and what is its USPs. What are the unique factors? Why you should have it? Like we know ragi, the other people don't know what ragi is. Again, millets and makhanas, and we understand. Again, because we are coming from that background where we've been exposed to it. Okay, the rest of the guys are not exposed to it. So you have to either show them what it is, or let them taste it and tell them what are the advantages of having this. Unless until you don't do that, they will not understand what the product is.
So organic jaggery का कोई
Organic
organic jaggery.
Jaggery. Good.
jaggery again is an unknown product here. Only the Indians know it, and it's available here already.
In 5 gram cubes, 10 gram.
Yeah. They have different types. Like different companies are coming with different packing. Like they have even this cup shape
Yes.
round.
Yeah.
Small.
Same
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're there, but again, as I said, it's not a popular thing because a lot of people don't know what it is.
Now some of the people are making in chocolate shape, like kettle.
Yeah, but then if you're making like that, then you have to show it to people and then you have to make them taste it and see what it is.
Right.
See, there is another thing over here is you have two different types of market. One is the people who have the money to buy it. So they will buy anything, even if it is organic. And second are the people who are trying to cut corners. So they will buy the cheapest product in the market. And the population of people who are trying to cut the corners is higher than the people who have the money to buy anything. So you have to be careful of that also. The reason why the discount markets are doing better is because people are ready to cut corners.
So now, sir, there is people who want to export, and let's say there are people like you who are established here, and you will be importing products and you are distributing it. So, is there a space for newcomers to play some other role, who can help buyers also and help sellers also?
See, there is always space. Sometimes if you don't have the space, you make it. It's up to you what you want to do.
Yeah.
Okay? You want to go into the existing space or you want to make your own space. So it's up to you where you want to stand yourself,
Right.
or where you want to place yourself.
If someone want to get into marketing kind of thing, let's say, because that will, what I think that will help Indian people, because they need someone to market their product. Maybe they don't have that capability, or they are busy in their manufacturing, and so they're not able to market it. So if there is someone like new exporters who are looking forward to export, if they could take their products and market it or make it, reach
Yeah,
the
but
market.
then what is happening in China? China is like, see, we don't know the language. We don't know every manufacturer there. So we have an agent who goes and sources these products for us
Right.
from different manufacturers. Some of them are in a small flat,
Yes.
manufacturing in a small flat.
Yes.
And some of the products that they manufacture in a flat is very tasty. Okay, so that's another reason why also they don't want them to know it's very tasty, because they'll become bigger and they become more expensive. So no, be small,
Okay.
be tasty. That's it.
Okay. But they are able to reach the market. I think China, what they have
See,
done.
again, they have agents. Okay, and again, they have these exhibitions that are happening very often, like Canton Fair and all,
Yes.
and they're very visible there.
Yes. Whole world is coming there to
Yeah,
Bali.
yeah. That's why I said that the visibility is a very major thing. Even for us to sell in the market, we have to be visible. If we are not visible ourselves, then we cannot make yourself be visible.
Yes.
Okay. But then for you to be visible to us, there should be a unique thing that why I should buy from you. I mean, why I should buy from you. See, basically, we are here in business to make money. Okay. If you have a product that I can sell and make money, my boss is happy. Okay.
Right.
And everybody is happy. And the more I can make money, the more you can sell, you're also happy.
Right.
So it's a win-win situation.
If you look at India and UAE, both share very good relationship. We last year we did $28 billion. Another target is $100 billion. And we saw that last year PM came and he inaugurated Bharat Mart. So that is an effort India is now taking to make their people come to the international market, sit here and demonstrate their product. So do you think that effort initiative will help?
There are a few things that will help, like even the trade relations that we have between India and UAE. I'll give you another example. Indonesia also has a similar trade relation between Indonesia and UAE. But that advantage of having the trade relation is there are no customs. 5% customs is waived off. Okay, so when you're talking about having a trade relation is good. But for the purchaser here, there should be some more benefits than just what is on paper.
Okay.
Because they also look at the monetary benefits. Huh? What is there? I mean, why are people buying from Turkey? It's because, again, their customs are free.
Okay.
There are no customs for buying from Turkey.
Okay. But now our also many products, Indian products, duty is waived off, and there are some taxes only.
Yeah, but then there is no tax for products coming from Indonesia.
No tax, VAT also?
No, VAT is
VAT is
standard.
yeah.
But the VAT is only on your documentation.
Yes.
It's not on the product, it's on your documentation.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Then duty you are talking about,
Yeah,
right?
and VAT is returnable.
Yes, you can adjust it.
Yeah.
Against the
No, it is returnable. When you sell in the market, it comes back.
You will get it.
Okay. For customs duty, that is 100% waived off.
Okay.
There is no custom duty at all.
So you're saying on Indian product is still there.
Yeah,
on
of course
some-
it is still there.
So, and that's a lot of learning, a lot of things we need to do. I think there is a space in market, but obviously a lot of hard work has to be done by Indian people.
So what about dehydrated fruits you told me before?
Yeah, dehydrated fruits is a good this thing market, but depending on what sort of dehydration, because it is coming from Thailand right now. I've not heard of a lot of fruits coming from India. Most of it is coming from Thailand.
Or freeze dried. That's
Not freeze dried. This is freeze dry is not a new concept anymore because it's been there for like 5 years, 6 years now. And Malaysia and Indonesia started importing a lot of freeze dried products quite long back. So
Thailand is dominating this market.
Thailand is dominating the fruit market. Yes,
Fruit market.
the dried fruits.
Right.
Yeah.
How much is the big volume and
I wouldn't be able to tell you because a lot of it is sold in a roastery. Okay, it's not sold in retail packs. So that's why the volume is not measurable as that way how you think. Because retail packs is more easily measurable. Yeah, probably if you have somebody who knows the roastery people, they could give you a measure on how much they sell. But there is a market for it. But again, Thailand has made itself popular and the prices are very competitive. So I don't know if you can match those prices or not.
Quality is perfect.
Quality is very good. Because see, I'll give you a simple example, pineapple. Pineapple is available in Philippines, Indonesia, Vietnam, and Thailand, and China. Okay. It's available in all these places. But still the most popular one is Thailand.
because of quality, cost, volume,
Quality and price is matching. No?
pricing. Pricing is the major factor in trade. I would say.
So we have been started actually in India for local market so far. They're not exporting. I mean Indian people.
Again, Indian people, the concept of India is when you can get fresh fruits,
Yeah,
why would you go for dried
process.
fruits? So this is the concept of Indian people. And this is the same for all the desis. Where as I said, Indian, Pakistan, Bangladesh, all of them would have the same concept. When you can get fresh fruit, why go for dry fruits? Dry fruits is only for a certain type of people, like who are doing a lot of baking or using it as
Basically for
an ingredient.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, or using it as an ingredient, or using it as when one of the mixes they have in the morning. Or some people also do it as a supplement because when they want to have in between snack, they want to have something that has strength but not too much of it. So having a little bit of dried fruits helps them.
That's great, sir. Nice talking to you. So, one last question: what will be your advice to the medium-scale manufacturers in India?
See, the only thing I can say is make yourself known. Make yourself visible. That's the best thing you can do.
Yeah.
Because if I can't find you in Bombay, you're talking about Dubai. Come on, be available in India first.
Yes, great. I think we learned our lessons. I hope this will inspire, this will motivate many people to come forward and reach international market like Dubai. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
And
Thank you.